So the overall inflation talk and chatter surrounding the market is continuing. In this video, we're going to discuss, is this still an actual issue affecting the market, and whether or not it is, where we should be putting our money if inflation is still leading the way, guys. Here's what's coming up. We are going to discuss the energy market and why you should be looking there. Some staples, consumer staple stocks that may come into play over time. And yeah, should we actually be buying now? Here are, or one at least, a pretty scary headline from this week. Accelerating inflation spreading through the entire economy still. And they're even discussing, cheese prices going higher. Cheese prices going higher? Here's the 10-year at the end of the week, guys. We're actually coming off the highs. Got up there to 1.62.5. We're back to 1.52. But this was the move that happened when we got that number initially this week. Let's get into this, guys. Where are we going if inflation is here to stay?
I mean, we may be late on the energy trade, but like you just mentioned, if it's here to stay, and if we start hearing more and more about inflation, why not look at oil? And I mean, honestly, I think you don't even look at any names particularly. I'm going to talk about the USO behind here, but this is just a chart of, you can see the oil futures, light crude, right? And so we've just been on a march, man. I mean, even if you go back down here to last, the beginning of the year, this is Jan 1st down here, $47 up to $81, and it's at now 7.5 year highs right now on oil. So that's going to be something to look at, right? So what I'm looking for here is USO. I mean, if you can't trade futures or you're uncertain about them, I just recommend USO. This tracks spot price of light sweet crude, right? And I have something actually pretty cool here. If the market does rebound, the world, continues to rebound, the economy continues to grow, then obviously there'll be more manufacturing, more production, and that all stems from, rebound in oil prices. But WFC, Wells Fargo, just did a study, and this is during the last few inflationary periods. Look at the return of oil here, guys. 41%. Right there, return, right? Emerging markets will be the next, and then gold. But just letting you know, Neil's going to come by with something here. But I just want to give you guys an example that's what WFC was saying. So that's a big time, and that's 3 times the next biggest one. So.
Look, I apologize for my because you know how we both feel about gold. I mean, go put it into crypto if that's going to be the case. But look, we've talked about some cyclicals and some consumer staples, and I don't want to go back to the well with some of the names we've talked about before. I want to give you one that reported today. I want to start with our watch list because Walgreens Boots Alliance was on our watch list this morning because of reported earnings, and you're going to see a note here: higher sales at its pharmacy stores. One of the drivers behind their big beat. Thing number 2 that it's going to give you is you want to make sure you're getting a dividend in an inflationary environment. So you're going to get that 4% yield on on Walgreens here. But the other factor for me is, look, it's about pricing power. And at the end of the day, people are going to need to go to the pharmacy. And this is just still going to be the thing, right? So you understand that as prices go up, they're going to be able to pass that along to the consumer, and it's not going to affect them too much. Plus, you have even a breakout happening as we speak, breaking both the 50 and 200 period moving averages, bouncing off of support from a technical standpoint. It does well. It's not just that it's up 9% today. I wish I had bought it myself today, but I didn't. Wish I had.
Couple of examples there, guys, for higher inflationary environment where we should be putting our money. And even if it is here to stay, doesn't mean you're not going to get opportunities. Hope that helps and gives you some ideas for a higher inflationary environment. Here comes Ms. V.
Hey guys, thank you for this great explanation. Dear viewers, please subscribe to this channel to see more great videos.